Hey, how you doing? I got out. The smoke lifted. The rain is coming down. And today we're going to talk a little bit about some experiences I've had with Monty Python. Huge fan of Monty Python, I'm telling you. When I was a kid, you never went out on Saturday because at 10 o'clock you had Flying Circus come on TV. Then right after that is early Saturday Night Live, and then that's over and you got SCTV. And if you really wanted to, you could watch Benny Hill before Monty Python, but you only get to watch half of the Benny Hill show because it collided, and so you had to switch the channel over to 10 and catch Monty Python. And so I got into Monty Python really early, and I'm lucky enough to have gotten to do two of Eric Idle's plays. One, of course, being Spamalot. This is a treacherous path that I'm on right now. I'm going to tell you right now, so I'm being very, very careful, especially in the rain. But Spamalot was fun, although you're doing a mimic piece like that. It's like I would only buy a ticket to Spamalot if the original cast members were cast in it. You know, watching somebody else do it, I'm not all that big of a fan of that. Especially while they're still living on this earth. I mean, it's one thing to do the Marx Brothers or W.C. Fields or somebody. I am slipping and falling. I'm gonna use this fence as a helpful tool to help me down from where I'm at right now. But I had a pretty good time doing that, but I had a better time doing Eric Idle's early play, which most people don't even know about, which was a play called Pass the Butler. And this play probably came out in 1980. And the first time we did a production of this play, it sold out and did so well that we actually remounted it and ran it again. And a couple of fun moments from the show I will share with you. Did, of course, involve the audience. Now, here's the plot of this show, and probably why the show doesn't get done so often, is that it really deals with 1980s British politics. You got the kind of Maggie Thatcher world. But the premise of the show is that some high chancellor, somebody high up in Parliament, can't remember his rank, but he presides, and he's very important, but he and his rich family all live in this manor house, but he is so sick he's in an iron lung. And somewhere during the night, somebody has come and either accidentally unplugged the chancellor or deliberately unplugged the chancellor, and it becomes a great big murder mystery. And my character was kind of the John Cleese role. You could kind of see all the other Monty Python actors where they would be cast in this show. And my job is to come in and interrogate everybody and solve the crime. So two favorite moments. The first moment is in one scene, the young lady, the daughter, is called down to be interviewed by me in this like two-person scene. And one night, this woman, who will remain nameless, she comes in, and she's wearing like a kind of negligee, kind of skimpy negligee. I've called her down from bed, so of course they're a rich family, so she dresses really in this fancy lingerie. So she comes in, and when she flops herself down on the couch to talk to me, both of her bosoms come out of the negligee, and the audience erupts in laughter. It looks like a gag that we set up, but it is certainly not that. And my face kind of tells the tale. This female actor whose boobies are being shown to the world has no idea that anything is going wrong. And she continues just normally. The scene was really funny, so it made sense that the audience would be laughing, but I knew they were laughing at more. And it wasn't until she got up to leave from the scene that she looked down and went, "Oh my memories," and grabs her negligee and pulls it up. And I have never seen anybody turn a brighter shade of red in such a short amount of time. That's one favorite moment from that show. We've got some traffic here, so I'm kind of stuck. So I'm going to let it go by. Pardon me. My other favorite moment in the show deals with some of the language in the show. And of course, this is like English comedy 1980s, so there's some pretty bawdy language in this, some pretty ribald dialogue to be spoken, and I had one of these lines. Now, have to know that at this time in theater, American theater, your audiences were really pretty conservative. And on a Saturday afternoon, you could expect half the crowd to be little old ladies coming out to watch the play. And so some of this language was pretty controversial. But one of the plot lines in the show is that whoever had done the crime, for some reason or another, had a blemish on his bottom, shaped like a heart. And if I could find the household member that's got the blemish on the booty, then I will know who did the crime. And so I have this scene where I have the lord of the house, and he is resisting me trying to unpants him so that I can see the mark on the bottom. And my line during this sequence is verbatim: "Don't worry, sir. As far as the police are concerned, anal rape is virtually a thing of the past." That's the line. And funny line, always gets a big laugh or some sort of a reaction. But one Saturday afternoon, I say that line, and two little old ladies pop up seemingly in unison at the line, stand and march out of the theater. And to do this, they have to come down the aisle, walk across the stage to get to the lobby doors. And so they do. And when they do this, the entire cast instinctively just stopped talking, and we followed them with our eyes and bodies as they crossed the stage. And when they got past the curtains to the lobby, we could hear one of the women say very, very clearly, "I can't believe they referred to the male member." And at that, the audience blew up with laughter. And they laughed hard. And when that died down, the other woman said, "Are they laughing at us?" Oh my God, huge laugh. And those are two of my favorite moments from that show. One thing to let you know how cool Eric Idle is. When we did this show, it was a West Coast premiere of the show, and so we sent him an invitation, please come to Portland and watch us do your play. And didn't expect to hear anything. Sometimes you get lucky, and we got lucky only in the fact that he sent us a personal letter back. And I don't remember the entire letter because it was pretty long, but I do remember some lines from that letter verbatim. One was, "No, I will not come to Phoenix, Oregon." Yeah, he gets the name of the city wrong. "No, I will not come to Phoenix, Oregon and see amateurs ruin the best play Sweden has ever seen." Kind of pause here for a moment. Hanging, you're just hanging for that last one as I let the people go by. But the last line, the closing line in in this letter was, I would rather be sealed in a bottle of parrot droppings and dropped in the River Kwai. Yours in a white wine sauce, Eric Idle. How cool. How cool of a guy. He didn't have to do that, but boy, it was funny, and it made the paper. We didn't get a review. That letter got a review in the newspaper. But with that, I will leave you as it is starting to rain. And I will talk to you soon, I promise. Push the like button on YouTube. Do it. Love ya. Bye.